Over the past 2 years, the UK has faced significant challenges that have deeply impacted its economy. The COVID-19 pandemic left deep scars, causing GDP contraction and widespread business closures. On top of that, Brexit introduced new uncertainties, disrupting trade flows and creating regulatory hurdles. As a result, GDP growth barely exceeded 2% annually, and inflation soared due to supply chain issues and rising energy prices. The manufacturing sector, a cornerstone of the UK's economy, took a significant hit, and the services sector wasn't spared either, suffering from travel restrictions and lockdowns. Yet, amidst these challenges, the UK has made a remarkable strategic shift, positioning itself as the world's fourth largest exporter. How did this transformation unfold? Let's break it down. Let's start with some basic statistics on UK trade. This graph illustrates the trend of UK trade from 2016 to 2023, showing exports have reached new highs in 2023, while imports slightly went down compared to 2022. The UK exported £865 billion worth of goods and services and imported £898 billion worth in 2023, according to Office of National Statistics. As seen historically, imports continue to outpace exports, maintaining an overall trade deficit. The trade balance varies significantly by country. For example, the largest trade deficit remains with Germany, from which the UK imported $89 billion worth of goods and services while exporting only $61 billion. Conversely, the UK maintained a substantial trade surplus with the United States, exporting $192 billion while importing $119 billion worth of goods and services. Despite Brexit, the European Union remains a critical market for UK exports. In 2023, 41% of the UK's goods and services exports went to the EU, a slight decrease from 42% in 2022. The top EU countries for UK exports were Germany, Ireland, the Netherlands, France, and Switzerland. On a global scale, the top non-European countries for UK exports were United States, China, Canada, India, and Hong Kong. In terms of imports, the UK brought in $898 billion worth of goods and services in 2023, slightly down from $905 billion in 2022. Of this, 52% originated from the EU, amounting to £466 billion. The leading EU countries were Germany, the Netherlands, France, Spain, and Italy. On a global scale, the top non-European import sources were United States, China, India, Japan, and UAE. Now let's explore further into exports details. One of the UK's major strengths lies in the diversity of its export sector. The top exports include automobiles, particularly to Germany and the United States, pharmaceuticals, mainly to the US and the EU, machinery and mechanical appliances in high demand in the US, Germany, and China, and crude oil and natural gas primarily exported to the EU, especially the Netherlands and France. Not to forget food and beverages, including whiskey, predominantly exported to the US and China. The USA stands out as the UK's largest exporter of manufactured goods, accounting for over £56.7 billion, which is just over 25% of the UK's exported manufactured products. In 2023, the UK's services sector hit a record high of £470 billion, with professional services like research, consulting, and technical services alone contributing £185 billion. London's financial district continued to be a global powerhouse, with the UK remaining the largest net exporter of financial services, attracting clients and investors from around the world. Travel services also made a big comeback, making the UK the third largest exporter of travel services globally, bringing in £59 billion. Plus, telecommunications, computer and information services added another £40 billion to the UK's export economy. The manufacturing sector didn't lag behind, particularly high-tech manufacturing in the automotive and aerospace industries. Companies like Jaguar, Land Rover, Rolls-Royce, BAE Systems, and Airbus UK led the charge. High-quality products and extensive research and development activities propelled the sector, with manufactured goods making up 49% of all UK exports. Strategic trade agreements played a crucial role in this export revival by providing opportunities for market expansion and reducing trade barriers, thus enabling UK manufacturers to capitalize on their strengths and enhance their competitiveness in the global market. Post-Brexit, the UK secured new trade deals with Japan, Canada, Australia, and Texas, opening new markets and reducing trade barriers. This solidified the UK's standing as the 8th largest exporter of manufactured goods, one position down from the previous year, with a total output of £224 billion. These trade agreements not only expanded market access but also enhanced the competitiveness of UK goods in the global market, contributing to the overall strength of the manufacturing sector. In addition, supportive government policies created a favorable environment for exports and investment, which complemented the benefits of these trade deals. The UK government's commitment to supporting businesses and creating jobs significantly contributed to export rise. By 2024, these combined efforts paid off as the UK climbed from 7th to 4th largest exporter in the world, according to the UN Conference on Trade and Development, surpassing countries like France, the Netherlands, and Japan. Looking ahead, the UK aims to export £1 trillion worth of goods and services annually by 2030. However, achieving this ambitious target will require addressing key challenges and seizing opportunities, such as enhancing infrastructure and logistics through investments in transportation networks, modern ports, and advanced digital infrastructure. Yet, without addressing skill shortages, even the most advanced infrastructure will fall short. Therefore, significant investment in education and vocational training is critical to equip the workforce with the skills demanded by evolving industries. By focusing on both infrastructure and skills development, the UK can build a resilient and skilled workforce ready to meet the demands of a dynamic global market. Simultaneously, navigating geopolitical uncertainties requires maintaining strong diplomatic relations and participating in international trade organizations to adapt to global changes and mitigate disruptions. However, without collaboration between the government, industry, and educational institutions to align with market needs, these efforts may fall short. Equally important is driving sustainable economic growth, particularly in high-tech manufacturing and professional services. By supporting high-tech manufacturing, implementing strategic trade policies, and securing new trade agreements, the UK can diversify export destinations and enhance market access, ensuring that diplomatic and trade efforts are fully leveraged. Finally, investing in digital infrastructure and embracing green technologies further boosts export potential while preparing the workforce for emerging job markets. Overall, the UK's journey exemplifies resilience and strategic foresight, underscoring the importance of concerted efforts in navigating global complexities and achieving ambitious export targets. While many challenges remain, the UK is well positioned to overcome these hurdles. And with that, we come to the end of our video. Thanks for watching.